I got my graphics from BikeGraphix. I'm super excited on them. They look badass, but now I gotta get them on the bike. I need to get some rubbing alcohol. I'm gonna clean this side panel. That's kind of where I'm gonna start. And even though I don't have a hair dryer, because apparently my wife and my daughters have like super fancy hair dryers, I've got myself a heat gun. I'm gonna keep it in a low setting. I've got my squeegee, and I'm gonna start back here, and I'm gonna work my way in that direction and see how it goes. Probably get to this again at lunch tomorrow, finish it up tomorrow night, and then we'll be ready to ride on Saturday at Barnwell. Ooh, I do need to do the tires because I want to put my Mousse Balls in before we go to Barnwell. So I got graphics, tires, and Mousse Balls. Let's do the thing. Now because of this crease right here, I'm actually going to start in this corner, and I'm going to kind of try to work it this way so I can see where this is going to line up from this corner, and then get that down, and then see if I can get it out back and around. Where is he?
Right there.
Who?
You.
Me?
There.
Oh my god. Say hi to the camera.
Oh.
Did you have fun?
I did.
Good.
Bye. Stop there.
I wanted to see if what BikeGraphix said is true, to where if I started putting this on there and screwed it up, I could pull it off and reapply it. And I could. It looks like it's good. There is like one little bit of a ridge right here on the edge, and since I'm gonna have to cut that where I did the plastic, I'm probably just gonna trim that a little bit. Other than that, pretty happy with it. Looks pretty good. Nice and flat, no bubbles. Where it is gonna get interesting is here, because this is supposed to kind of like line up right here in this spot and stuff. So we'll see how this goes. It might not be perfect, but it could also be pretty good. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna need the heat gun or not, but we got the things. We got a nice little tab here. They had one here too. So where these like have these really tight bin spots, they kind of put a little tab there so it's not as hard of an edge. Less chance of it coming up, I would assume. I wanted it to kind of like line up here, but it also kind of shows some of the gasness. I think what I'm going to do is bring it off just a little bit from the line so I can get just a tad bit less of this. I don't know. There's like a little bit of a line here, but I got a lot less of a line up here. So we're going to do the thing and see what happens. I'm going to give a little bit of heat. Yeah, there's a couple of bubbles. I was able to pull it up and get those off. Let's see if we can actually get this to where it looks good. I think what I'm going to try to do is go to this corner, and then kind of bring it over with some heat. Honestly, I don't think it's too bad, right? It lines up pretty good. You can definitely tell that it says seat time, right? using that heat to get in a couple of these nice areas was tight, and it worked out pretty good. I was able to stretch this over just a little bit so these lined up a tad bit better. But in the long run, it's been a long time since I applied graphics, so I'm happy with that. There's more to do, but it's also late, so I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up, get ready for work, and we'll get back to it tomorrow.
Ooh, they're ready.
Yeah. Looking at this, I'm gonna go right down the middle with this guy because then it lines up nice at the top. So my kind of setup is this all the way up. Then I think I'll, just because it's big, go over that way and then kind of work my way over this way. We'll see how that goes. I'll get the heat gun over here. Stop rolling off, holy crap. So we're getting ready to do the left side, and I've noticed now this bike only has 5 hours on it, but look at that, the plastic's already that worn there. And then if we work our way up here, even though this is, you know, in the plastic, right, it's worked into the actual shroud, it's still wearing out. So we'll know pretty quick how good the BikeGraphix quality holds up over my leg rode on that already with just 5 hours on the bike. And obviously I did a horrible job washing this thing the last time. I'm gonna have to step that up, that's for sure. So I am going to kind of get that lined up like that, leave a little bit of space like we did on the other side, but we really need to make sure that that is there. So it may make sense to actually start up here, but I don't know, I think I can do a pretty good job of getting across that way. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. And then have to use the heat gun a little bit. I'm gonna stretch this out to get it to meet up pretty good. Ooh, here, there. Kind of playing around, see if I can get a little bit of a cleaner line up there for no other reason than just to play. There you go, you can kind of be a little bit more malleable with it. So if you want to get more precise, you can try to do that. Cool. Good to know. What I should have done on the other side, trying to line up all these lines, it's going to be tough. thing. We did it. Look at that. She done. She done. All this past year, I've run a Dunlop MX34 front and a Starcross 6, the medium soft in the rear, and it's been a great combo. But it does kind of mix and match manufacturers a little bit, so I wanted to go MX34 front and rear to get going. But when I went to Adventure Moto, they only had the factory spec. So it's the MX34, but with the different durometer in that factory spec. A little bit more expensive, but thanks to the discount Adventure Moto was giving me, it was okay. But I did get an MX34 rear. So the rear's gonna be a little bit different. The front's gonna be a little bit different, but should be same. So we'll see. Let me show you those guys now. The thing is, that's still a tubed bike. So I need to take the rims and I need to get some rim tape on the inside. So I've got some of the tubeless from Neutech rim tapes. We're gonna put that on the inside, and then we're gonna get the Mousse Balls from the Sherco in this bad boy. So it sucks that I have to take tires off of this bike to put tires on, and Mousse Balls out of this bike into this bike. There's a lot going on. This garage is a mess. I just spent some time wiping off some of the WD-40, but I've also got to get the air compressor out to make sure I blow it off really good, get some rubbing alcohol in here so that we can get this bad boy. We're gonna try to do 3 wraps, right? So do 1 down the middle, and then when we catch up, we're gonna come up a little bit this way, and then we come back the other, we're gonna come this way. I'm gonna try not to get outside of the edge of where the bead can sit in, because if we get a spoon in there, we're going to try not to catch it, right? But if it comes up here and we get a spoon in there, it's kind of hard. We could catch underneath the tape. But we really don't want the tape to try to come up further out of that trench. So we'll do 3 loops if we've got enough. Try to do 1 down the middle, 1 on each side. Let's clean this thing up more. This one's back. So that way. I think that's with So there it is, GeoMax MX34, 110 by 100 Dunlop. But see, that's the thing, is like this arrow is part of the logo. So this isn't actually, I'm telling you, so I'm like, my fingers crossed that this is a bi-directional tire. I mean, who doesn't like bi-directional, right? Some of that went really easy, some of that did not, but that is always part of it when you're in the garage with seat time. We try to do our best here, but in the long run, sometimes it's just not gonna go the way you want it. Don't get frustrated. You gotta start over, if you gotta slow down, slow down. Just remember, it's all about getting seat time. We're gonna go ride at Barnwell tomorrow. Keep posting footage, keep having fun on dirt bikes, guys. If we don't get a chance to see you on the trail, hopefully we'll see you here on the internet. We'll see you for the next one. Peace! Actually, the next one is going to be after Sumter. Oh shit. I'm going to have raced Sumter by the next time you watch another video. That's going to be interesting. Predictions? Let me know. This garage is a nightmare. I'll get time to mess with it soon, I guess.